Ha! Halloween has finally come around once again to give me an excuse to draw creepy stuff. So instead of taking inspiration from Junji Ito that has traumatized me for life, just kidding. Though I insist his work is really creepy, I don't recommend looking it up. Or if you do, I warned you. But instead I'll be making more cryptids, because now this is a tradition, I guess. So there will be stories like in the past video, part 1 or whatever we want to call it, and like in the mermaid also. But also I feel like it will be higher quality because, well, I've learned from my previous mistakes. And if it sounds like I'm sick, it's because I'm recovering from the cold. Well, what's stopping us right now? Let's jump into the speed paints. So out of all the cryptids in this video, this one was the easiest to design. And that's probably because I had a quite robust idea before I even started drawing, so it was just, put my ideas on the paper, or, the canvas. The digital canvas. So I thought to give it like 8 legs first, or 6 like the previous spider thing I drew. But I realized that I could lean into the uncanny valley with only 4 legs, and that was a good idea. At least I thought so. And as you see, I do a lot on the canvas while I'm doing line art, just because I can. Well, it's not just because I can, it's also because when I'm doing the time lapse, if I don't draw, it'll become so short, so therefore I'm doing that to just fill up the time. Though I'm not sure why I use the luminosity brush, because I see no purpose in that. Okay, yeah, the stories, lore bit. Okay, here we go. The Scandinavian quadrupedal insectoid is a mysterious spider-like thing discovered in the Scandinavian mountains, hunting humans that rip them into shreds to consume them with their tentacles underneath their head, showing off the bones of the people they've eaten in the cavity on their head. Is it to display dominance? And if so, are there more of these creatures? Well, that's all for a lower segment. I can't be bothered to write anymore. Well, if I'm going to actually talk more about this drawing in general, it was that, the background was annoying because, it was. So I almost made 2 drawings in the speed paint, so don't get attached to the first one. So I wanted to make like a tree thing, but I realized that I did not have the idea how to make a good execution of that. So then I realized that this vintage Halloween can be really creepy. So I will try to utilize that. So, I found a very creepy picture. Oh yeah, the glitch brushes. So I downloaded glitch brushes. I need to try them. So, yeah, I did. Therefore, those glitch effects. I also had some ideas of making a cryptid being able to warp space-time at their will to kill people. But I'm not sure where I got that idea from. Anyway, so this drawing was very fun to make when I got the idea. And I forgot that I used my comic brushes I also recently downloaded for the background. That's all. Now I'm going to jump into the lore. Who is she? What is she? What does she want? And why is she here? That's all reasonable thoughts from farmers that I found in the Pumpkin Girl. The Pumpkin Girl is, unsettling, to simplify. Well, that's it all for the Pumpkin Girl lore, so, we'll get prepared for the next drawing. So at first I planned to make around 5 or 4 drawings, but I realized that it wouldn't work out with my time limit. Not saying this video was rushed, it was made in the span of 3 weeks. For some people it might sound like this video was rushed, but really it wasn't. Like that random color challenge thing short, I spent only 1 hour making that. So that's a rushed video, and I think you can see that on the art. I'm actually planning on taking it down, and maybe all my shorts. So, comment if you want me to take down just that short, or all shorts, or none at all. Because my shorts are distracting people from my longer videos, and I don't want that, because my longer videos are my pride and joy. I forget to breathe. Am I going insane? Of course not, I'm a theater kid. My sanity left years ago. So maybe I should return to the topic of this drawing. So all I knew when I began drawing this was water. That was my only idea. Then I built off of that. And I think you could see that in all the mermaid things I drew. But they didn't go anywhere. Instead I came up with this drowned woman thing. I'm very proud of it actually. I think it looks quite creepy. And I was supposed to draw hands, but when I did the cleanup I forgot, and then I thought it looked good, so I didn't do that. Well, also because I don't like drawing hands. And now I think it's time for the unsettling lore. Have you ever seen a woman in a white gown covering her head, crying and screaming in a river. Me too. She's called the Weeping Widow, and she's the ghost of a woman whose husband died in war, and later she died of sorrow and grief. Supposedly she wasn't buried, and somehow the river brought her back somewhat, though not truly replicating her. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I really mean it. Every view counts, because I put my heart and soul into these videos, and only my shorts actually break around 1,000 views. Well, except for my speechless cinematic. Go watch it if you want. And, well, I don't have anything else to say, so, well, bye, and happy Halloween.